Hey friends, Liz Pevytoe here, and I am like 3 weeks behind on making this video. But with everything going on with the election and the inauguration and all that, I couldn't muster up the energy to make this video. So I apologize. I know some of you have been messaging me like, when are you going to make your video about your top 3 favorite immune system supplements? And I'm like, oh gosh, I've got to do that. So decided to just go ahead and whip it out for you guys today. So I love you and thank you for being patient with me. If you don't know me, if somebody is sharing this video with you and you're not watching this on my Facebook timeline or my YouTube channel, my name is Liz. I have been a registered nurse for 25 years, and I have at this stage in my practice, I'm very holistically minded when it comes to healthcare. So I am also a Lyme disease fighter. So the immune system is something that is and supporting my own immune system is something that's very important to me. And I will say that I have not had even a cold this entire year. So I have had some shingles, flares, and I have had some, immune system challenges because of the Lyme disease, but I haven't gotten any kind of viruses or anything like that. So I do want to share some of the things that I do that I feel could be helpful to you with your immune system. So I am going to tell you my top 3 favorite immune system supplements, but I'm going to wait until you at the end, and I'm going to try to keep this video around 5 minutes. So, because I personally don't like to watch really long videos. So I'm going to try to keep it pretty short and sweet. But before I tell you about the three supplements that I've been taking this season, and when I say this season, I mean that every year I tend to switch things up. So I don't always take the exact same thing. Like one year I might use essential oils. In one year I might use grapefruit seed extract or something like that, but I'll tell you about what I've been using this year. So you have lots of options, and what I'm going to be sharing with you is definitely not like the only way to do things. It's important to do research and figure out what works best for you and your body. But like I said, before I talk about those supplements, I do want to talk about 3 very important areas that you must address in order to support your immune system. Like I said, I truly do believe the body can heal itself if given the opportunity. So number 1 is sleep. So I like to ask questions rather than tell you what to do. So my questions for you is, are you falling asleep easily, and are you staying asleep? And are you getting at least 7 hours of sleep every single night? Now, if you're a new mom or, your job, it doesn't allow that, that's a separate subject. But I'm asking, if you have the opportunity to have a good night, 7 to 10 hours of sleep at night, are you able to get that sleep? So if you are having trouble falling asleep, then usually it's a mental issue. It's usually like you don't have a good routine. You're worrying about too many things. Maybe you need to do a meditation or guided imagery practice, something like that. Some deep breathing exercises, turn off the TV, not drink as much caffeine before bed, no alcohol, that kind of thing. And if you're having trouble staying asleep, a lot of times that's your body's telling you that your adrenal glands might need some support. So those are 2 areas that you can look into. One of the things I do that really helps me stay asleep is I use essential oils in a diffuser at night, and that really seems to help carry me through the night, because I do have a tendency to have some insomnia issues where it's not the falling asleep thing, but it's staying asleep. And another thing that really helps me sleep good is using magnesium, and I use it in the topical form as a magnesium lotion. Another option would be like an Epsom salt bath. They also have magnesium pills that you can take. Okay, so that's area number 1 is sleep. Can't ignore that. If you're not getting a good night's sleep, your immune system will not function to its optimal capacity. The second area is gut support. So they say that a lot of our immune system starts in the gut. So The two areas that I like to focus on when we're talking about gut health, and I'm not talking about diet because I'll talk about diet next, but gut health means is your body digesting your food properly, and do you have the right amount of good gut bacteria? So good gut bacteria is where people start talking about probiotics. Rather than taking a probiotic pill, it's my personal preference to introduce probiotics into my gut via foods. So that would be like your kombucha. This is one of my favorite. I know it's gonna be backwards for you guys, but it's a sparkling probiotic drink. And so it's clear. Kombucha tends to upset my stomach, honestly. I think it's the yeast, the naturally occurring yeast in the kombucha, but this is kefir water is another one. I just grabbed this out of my fridge real quick. One of my favorite is kimchi. It's a fermented cabbage. That I like kimchi better than sauerkraut because it's spicy. So I add this to my sandwiches, or I'll just take a bite of it before, if I'm gonna have a real heavy meal, I'll either drink a couple swigs of this or I'll have a couple of bites of this before I eat a big meal. I try to get some kind of fermented foods or probiotic type drinks into my diet, yogurt, something like that, every single day. So I'm gonna keep moving along quickly because, like I said, I don't want this to be super long. The other thing I do is I do take digestive enzymes with hydrochloric acid. So HCl is the way you, bentane HCl is what it is. So digestive enzymes are what help us digest our food. So if you're having a lot of problems with bloating, gas, even IBS type symptoms after you eat, a lot of times that's an indication that you do not have or acid reflux, that you don't have enough stomach acid. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but I've done a lot of research on this, and digestive enzymes with hydrochloric acid have been a game changer for me. So I just ordered these off Amazon. Okay, so now let's talk about diet really quickly. So we all know that vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc, those type of vitamins are really good to support your immune system, right? So rather than taking those in pill form, I prefer to make sure that I'm getting those in my diet. So a really simple, easy way. Hey, yeah, that's true. Edward said laughter helps boost the immune system. That's an awesome tip. So I like green juices. So you can buy already made juices that are green juices, but the greens are very nutrient dense. So just go to the juice area at your local grocery store. Like I said, there's so many brands now of juices, and you can literally get 100% of your daily recommended amounts of all the vitamins that you need to support your immune system in 8 ounces of juice. So, or if you're looking to put more vitamin D into your diet, go to the search engines and type in vitamin D rich foods, vitamin C rich foods, vitamin A rich foods, whatever nutrient you are wanting to get into your diet. Look for foods that real organic good foods that you can put into your diet, because your body is going to more readily utilize those vitamins if you're eating it. But that's just the way God intended for us to do. So rather drive right on by, drive past Taco Bell or KFC and drink some juice. Just add some good foods to your diet. Okay, so now quickly, I didn't, like I said, don't want this to be a long video, but so let's talk about some supplements. The number one supplement that I feel is very important for immune system health, because if you do not have minerals and you're mineral deficient in your body can't utilize the other vitamins and nutrients. And our soil, because of mass production, because of poisons being put into our air and water and all of that, our soil is very nutrient deficient. So minerals, number one. And when you look at minerals, you want to look at fulvic acid minerals. So it's just a mineral. It's a tasteless mineral that you add to all your water. Okay. And while I'm talking about water, it's my personal preference that you're either filtering your water if you're drinking tap water, or drink spring water if you can get your hands on it. And if you drink like reverse osmosis water or distilled water, make sure you're adding minerals back to that water. Okay. So minerals are my #1 supplement recommendation. And like I said, I don't have a particular I do use certain brands, but I'm not going to promote them here because that's not what this video is about. So if you want brand recommendations from me, you can private message me and I'll be glad to share with you exactly what it is that I take. I just don't want this to be like a promo video. Okay, so the next supplement that I've been using is actually a nasal spray. And it's a cheater because I said I was going to tell you 3 supplements, but this one has 2 in it, but I'm only counting it as 1. So this nasal spray that I get on Amazon, it has silver, colloidal silver in it, and elderberry in it, which are 2 really great immune system supporting things. And I just like the way that I can just use a couple of squirts in the nose and I'm done. So I really like that how it's dispensed. Let me spit it out. So that's a good one. So silver and elderberry are really great for your immune system, and I get them through this nose spray. Okay, and then, so that was #2, and #3 is a supplement that I just started using this year, and I really, really love it because it's so good for the immune system, but it's also really been helpful to my energy levels. And with Lyme disease, if you know anybody who has it, fatigue is a really big thing with Lyme. So anything that can help my immune system, my energy levels, I'm all about. And so that 3rd one is royal jelly. And it's actually the compound that bees use to feed the queen. So I'm a queen, so I'm getting fed some royal jelly. So it is a derivative of bees, and I am really loving it. But it's really great for the immune system, and it helps with energy levels. Okay, I think I did pretty good on time. So if anybody has any particular questions for me, you're welcome to ask them down in the comments, or you can private message me. I'm more than happy to answer questions about the immune system, gut health, your sleep, anything, any way I can help you, feel your very best. I'm more than happy to do that for free. So just message me anytime. I want each and every one of you to be healthy and be happy and just feel good every single day. That's my mission. So I love you guys, and like I said, I'm so sorry that it took me so long to make this video. Let me see if I missed any questions. But while I'm looking for questions, let me just say that what Edward said a while ago is your frequency, your energy level is so very important to your immune system. So yes, make sure you are incorporating laughter and joy and bliss into every single one of your days, if not every single one of your waking moments. So do what makes you happy. Go outside, get your feet in the dirt, listen to some music, dance, hug someone. Like he said, I love to watch funny movies or funny videos and get yourself laughing. Those endorphins really do help to support the immune system. That's a great one. What do you think about papaya enzymes? Charlene asked. Papaya enzymes, I've tried them. They did not work at all for me. So if they work for you, then awesome. They're enzymes, but I think I just am very deficient in digestive enzymes because of a lot of things. But that didn't work for me, so I have to use these. This one's called super enzymes. With the key thing for me was adding an enzyme that has the hydrochloric acid in it. The digestive enzymes alone weren't sufficient to help me. I'll just be honest, I was having IBS flares almost every single time I ate anything, and so this has been able to stop that. I don't think I have any more questions. Okay, guys, I love you. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Bye-bye.